making. ANANT BAJAJ, Joint MD of Bajaj Electricals, joins us now for a chat on the earnings. ANANT, hi, afternoon. Firstly, if you could walk us through the highlights of the quarter gone by.
Yes, thank you. For the Q4, we had a 15.4% growth in our sales, and overall it's been around 1,270 crores for the quarter. And we have basically had a overall growth in our E&P business, which has played a major part in that turnover. And importantly, our consumer durable as well as the lighting segments, both these segments had a relatively good sales part. And basically the quarter was better than expected in terms of top line. But I think in terms of bottom line, it was a little surprises which did come in because some of the products did not move at the speed which we expected, so it did affect our eventual bottom line. And to that extent, it's been I would say a less than satisfactory quarter. And of course, annually as a company, we have achieved over 4,000 crores. But overall, it's been a little disappointing as an overall result. And but the important thing is that some of the areas like which are seasonal in nature in terms of our appliances and fans, the season has started well for the Q1. So to that extent, it's interesting. But for the financial year ending, it has been a little disappointing because especially our seasonal products have not fared the way we would have normally expected it to fare. Okay. And clearly the fluctuation in the dollar has affected our overall costing of the various products.
Okay. So I want a sense from you on what was the challenge, and the challenge according to you was largely seasonal in nature. Do you think the seasonal pressures have abated, and are you likely to make up for whatever you've lost in Q4?
Certainly. Yes, certainly. In fact, we believe that the issues which affected us during the financial year are more than over, and actually the season we are looking it to be really solid because it is clearly hot summer, so a lot of air coolers mix, and especially our fans are growing very well. So to that extent, we really believe our seasonal products will not affect us, and the non-seasonal products which throughout the year sell, they will be doing much better. And as far as the E&P business also is concerned, we've got a lot of our project closure taken place as per plan. And actually some of the projects will complete before time. So to that extent, we should be in a really good position from there. And overall, basically there are certain corrections which we had to take place, which had its own effect on the bottom line. But the big picture is that the company has a lot of the areas covered. So to that extent, we can definitely come back very strong.
Right.
And Q1 clearly will sort of showcase where we are really.
Anant, you've set a FY15 sales target of 5,000 crore rupees. Is that achievable?
Correct. Yes, absolutely. Because as you've seen, we grew from a level of around 3,400 to 4,000 crores, even in a difficult year. And clearly we had certain issues in the seasonal products, but by and large other products which are not seasonal in nature, there we could actually make good growth as well as good profit. So therefore really the issue is about getting some of the aspects sorted out, which we have addressed specifically, for which we will come back strongly. And main thing is we got a very solid order book of over 2,200 crores, which is for the starting order book for the financial year. And to that extent, the engineering project business, the luminaire business, which are largely the B2B type of business, there very clearly we see a lot of important orders already in hand, which can give us the good top line and more importantly, very healthy bottom lines. So which is where we are being very conscious about that. And as far as our B2C businesses, which are consumer durables and lighting, very clearly we see a lot of movement in the market, and especially now with the new government, the spending power will clearly come back, which we believe had taken a little bit of a hit.
Right.
And like for example, even Diwali.
So let's talk about your three segments. I mean, that's how you always classify your company.
Right.
the engineering business,
Correct.
the illumination business, the
Yes.
consumer durable business. It's a long
Yes.
hot summer. I mean, we are feeling the pinch. The fan business will do
Sure.
well. But what is happening to the
Sure.
EPC
Right.
business? What is happening to the illumination business? I mean, those businesses will only
Sure.
revive if demand comes back. And in this quarter, demand will not come
Yeah.
back irrespective of, who the government is.
Correct. No, sir, as far as our specific products are concerned, I'll start with consumer durable, which is the largest part. I mean, that basically has appliance, fans, which are the major product which sells throughout the year based on the season as well. But importantly, out there, as well as in lighting segment, we look at least a 10% growth coming there. And as far as the EPC business is concerned, with a very good order book in hand, we clearly look at growing at 25% or better. And to that extent, there is the mix between the three is now very healthy, because I think earlier, last 2 years, probably order books were not enough to have that aspect of comfort that you can grow that well. And also because we have made a better product portfolio,
Right.
in which you're continuously actually improving.
Anant, I'm afraid I'm going to have to let you go on that note. Really appreciate you taking the time out and speaking with us today. That's the perspective from the Bajaj Electricals management. The stock, of course, is stumbling on account of a poor performance this quarter, but they maintain their 1,000 crore rupee sales target, or rather 5,000 crore rupee top line target for FY15. That is something that the management maintains.